Welcome to Spa Daybound. I'm Ireland and I am your host, and I am going to help you explore the wonderful world of the spas, from the high-end luxurious Forbes 5-star all the way down to the unique unexplored areas like a 700-year-old castle. So come with me and let's go on an adventure. And if you like it, please hit like and subscribe and we can be friends forever. Thanks.
But that's not what we're doing today. What we're doing today is actually talking about how can you and or myself make a spa channel work for you. What is it that is unique about you that gives you the opportunity to sit in front of a whole bunch of lights in a room trying to make it look like you're cool enough to bring this type of programming to the public? And not only that, what type of program do you actually want to bring? Because a 30-minute YouTube video is not going to really get you anywhere. I'm just letting you know right now. My average playtime is like 2 minutes. So the very first video I made was like 27 minutes long. And I was so excited. Like, look at all the hard work I did and everything. And not even my mama wants to watch it. What can I say? I only have personality on the inside. I got the good looks. Oh well. But what makes me unique to sit in this chair? For myself, I've done a lot of schooling. So I do have a couple pretty big degrees, which allows me to work on the medical side. I also have more than 20 years of experience as a massage therapist in the luxury world, Forbes 5-star. This is why I'm specifically talking about the Forbes environment. I also worked in Medi Spas, so plastic surgery. I've also worked in the clinical aspect between PT, chiropractors, and even a lymphatic clinic for about 8 years. So I've seen the entire realm of massage. I also own a clinic. I also work at a Forbes 5-star establishment, so I can operate on both ends, which is a little different than most people. People usually get into their little zone, and that's where they stay. I also have a passion for traveling. I want to travel around the world. I love spas. Of course I love spas. I don't know who doesn't love a spa. But there's a lot of people who don't have the opportunity or the knowledge to know how to find what appropriate locations they should be going to. Personally, when I plan a trip, I will actually stay at a location that has a spa that I want to go to. So, for example, when I went out to Egypt, I stayed at this resort. I forgot what it was called. They had advertised that they had a spa on property. And I was so beaten up one day, and I was just like, I just want to go get a massage, just chill out, just have someone pamper me for a little while. So I went up to the concierge, and they're like, no, actually the spa is about a 7-minute walk. And it was like, well, no, I'm not walking 7 minutes because I've been walking for the past 18 hours in the desert with sandals on, and I'm tired, and I'm still on East Coast time, and I'm like 7,000 hours away from East Coast time, and I don't even live on the East Coast. So I was so distraught that I didn't have that spa because I had picked that location because I thought that's what they offered. So I know not everyone is quite like me in that realm, but I also know there's a lot of you that are in that realm. A lot of you do look for those spas. So this is why I'm coming to you with this channel. Before we can get too far into it, we need to first set up our focus. Why are we doing this? What is the mission? What is the vision? What are we going to look like? And what are we going to present to people?
Spa Daybound's mission is to explore and share distinctive spa experiences for the world's travelers and the cravers of the unique by sharing firsthand experience through the entertainment medium. The vision. It is our goal to provide professional entertainment centered on spa and the wellness industry through the professional experience and cultural exploration while uncovering the hidden world of body therapy. The logo is a classic S in a circle with the name in its script, Spa Daybound, and the tagline, Let's Go on an Adventure. The script is black and plain, and the background is also a light beige. This allows me to be flexible in the elements of what we're going to present. We can be classic, we can be calming, but we're not going to be an excitement or an adrenaline junkie. And I think that's what this kind of shows. We can be local in culture, but yet we can also be Forbes establishment.
Technical skills such as being able to operate your camera, your mics, adjusting your sound and lights are all things that you are going to need to have access to and technical knowledge of. Besides technical skills, you also need to have editing and Photoshop abilities. And do you have the knowledge on how to write a script? I use Final Cut Pro, and that tends to help keep me focused and centered on the task at hand. But that is not the end of your skills that you need. You also need to be able to act as your own producer by getting contracts signed. You have to be able to operate as your own travel agent. You need to do your research. You need to understand makeup. And you even need to know how to do a proper interview. Do you possess the skills to understand how to set a camera up for an interview style situation? Do you know how to set the lights up in order to have an interview conducted? Do you know enough information about that establishment in order to ask vital and important questions? And let's be super honest, do you actually know how to act? Now, I can totally brag that I actually went to high school with a super famous person up here, and I would love to brag to you that the last time I was actually on stage, I was improvising with this person, and guess what? He became a professional actor. I became a massage therapist, acupuncturist. I don't have the skills to act. The very first video I made, I was talking like this and didn't you want to see the castle? It was really frustrating. So yes, I'm using Final Cut Pro in order to help focus my energy down, but at the same time, I cannot read a script to save my life. So I have to have the freedom to just make shit up as I go along, which is really bad if you actually have to say a real fact. Research. But at the end of the day, these are something in the skills that you have to have in order to even get in front of the camera. I suck at acting. I like to make stuff up, so I just kind of go with it. I've also learned when I try to just make stuff up, it usually ends up like a and then I can hear my mom yelling in the background, oh my god, you say so many times. How can you work at an establishment because you just say all the time? And she's right. You're going to need to decide how you're going to produce this information on which medium. Nowadays, those long 5-minute videos are not seeming to stream as well as the 60-second video. You're going to want to make sure that a person watches your entire clip. So if they watch 15 minutes out of your 30 minutes, that's not going to look very good for you. But if they get 80 seconds out of your 90 seconds, that's going to make you look like you're doing a little bit better. So it's my goal to do 30 minutes because I want to showcase the town. I want to showcase the location, but I also understand that I might be limited to 5 minutes or less. And if you've been watching this, I'm well above 5 minutes and I've worked very hard to keep it under 5. So trying to do a 60 seconds probably not going to work for me. However, I also want to make sure that I have the ability to maximize my time. By maximizing my time, I'm going to go to a location. I'm going to have multiple agendas. I'm going to want to record multiple places and make multiple videos. So I can make a 30-second video. I can make a 15-second video. I can also make the 30-minute video, all by using the same type of footage. And is that going to go to Instagram? Is it going to go to YouTube? In my opinion, YouTube seems to be a little bit more upfront with how you're able to make money and monetize, because you're going to want your channel to be monetized. So YouTube tells you exactly what they want. Instagram, every time I try to find out, it's like, well, we're gonna let you know when you're invited. I don't really know what to go on with that, other than they're gonna let me know. So I've been putting more energy in YouTube, even though it tends to be more technically difficult and challenging because I just don't have an easy app to just plop it up. Where Instagram seems to be kind of easy to use, and it connects to Facebook, so I'm able to get multiple different sources looking at my same material. But am I ever going to get that monetized? I don't even know. I have no grounds to stand on to be authority figure of use this product. I'm trying to get there. But in the meantime, I could just keep producing a lot of content and I don't know if I'll ever go anywhere. So that's a bit of a mystery to me.
So let's talk about some money. We're not just going to pack up a bunch of people on a plane, fly over the world, do a spa, just so that way that spa can get some free marketing. You're going to want to recover your costs at minimum. And then, there's nothing wrong with turning this into a profession, but you have to ask, how realistic is that? And you have to do a lot of research before you start letting go of your corporate job. But how can we make money? First, obviously, everyone's going to say, well, direct sales. Buy my thing. You don't want to start there. If you start off right off the bat going, ooh, I have great products, buy it, buy it, buy it, you're going to look like you're just selling stuff. So no one's going to want to continue watching your content if they feel like you're pushing stuff on them. So there's the direct sale. There's also the affiliate links. The affiliate links could be, I go to Spa B. Spa B actually is very progressive and they have affiliate links. So if someone goes through my video, they hit my link and they go and book an appointment, maybe I get a small commission off that appointment. Probably not going to work in the spa world, but it can work with Amazon. It can work with other products. Like, what if I get an affiliate link from cosmetic, which I have the option to? So there's the affiliate links, there's the direct sale, there's also the private line as well. For Spa Daybound, I think the most of the money is going to come directly from an establishment that I visit. I'm going to visit a company and I'm going to ask them to pay for that. Pay for the staff to show up, if I ever actually have staff, which means a video person, a producer on set, and whatever other employees that I would need in order to make that a professional experience that I could do for 30 minutes. So that's where I would end up making the most amount of my money. The other option is selling B-roll. You go to an establishment, they happen to have something very pretty, and you sell that to other people, other editors. So there's an option there. Advertisement and affiliate links through Amazon and Instagram. Not Amazon, YouTube and Instagram. Once you become monetized, then you can get advertisement sales. And from what I realized or looked at, you get approximately, professionals get about $4,000 a month from their advertisement sales. So you're not really going to be making good content if your income is about only $4,000, because you're probably paying that out to everyone else. So A, you're either working another job, or B, you're doing multiple things in this process in order to make money. This is why when someone tells you, oh, I made $180,000 a year last year, but then you have to ask them how much are they spending in order to do that. They're probably just not sitting in their house on their computer making that kind of money, unless they have an older contract with one of these companies. I also understand if you become a brand manager, a brand ambassador, that means you're constantly bringing up someone else's product. When you bring up someone else's product, then they're paying you to do that. But they're probably not going to be paying me to do that. Maybe Yoga Pants, maybe I can get something with them. Hypervolt, or, again, cosmetic. There's different companies I could probably ask, would you be interested in letting me be a brand manager or a brand ambassador? I heard it was like $100 or $10 per 1,000 subscribers that you tend to have. So we'll have to do a little bit more research in that. So let's say you have your content. How are you going to actually start to make money? How can you get to where you can monetize your sites? If you go and pay a whole bunch of people to watch your YouTube sites, you will be kicked off of YouTube. But I think you could pay Google, because I think Google owns YouTube, so you can pay Google for linking your videos a little bit higher in their search bracket. So that's one way that you can do it, is by paying for advertisement through Google. You can post your videos on, let's say, Facebook, and then you can try to boost the post, so you can pay for advertisement that way. You just can't pay people to directly watch your stuff. That's what they used to do a long time ago in order to get better rankings, but that's, it's not reasonable. The other thing is you want to attract active subscribers. If you get active subscribers, they're going to constantly want to watch your videos. Like the girl who does backpacking, I constantly want to watch her videos, so I subscribe to her channel, and then I essentially pay her by watching what she creates. And that's what we want. We don't want just random subscribers who aren't going to actually watch your programs. The other thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come over here and you're going to want to create this little vlog, but then you're going to want to come over here and create this blog, your vlog and your blog. So you write, this is where your writing skills come in. You write your content, you take your vlog and you stick it onto your blog, and then you can pay for advertisement on your blog, which is linked to your vlog. So by doing this, you can actually create content and get more attraction to the brand and to what you're doing, like, traveling around, getting different advertisement opportunities for travel and for spas and stuff like that, and products. So you're going to want to have more than just a YouTube channel or Instagram page. You're also going to want to look at what is trending, and currently right now what's trending is the top 5, the top 10, the top 20. If you Google, you'll now see someone has something along the lines on your first page as top 20 spas in Colorado, top 20.
So let's pull this all together. One, it is going to take a lot of hard work in order to be successful at any type of vlogging situation. So be prepared for that. Be diligent. Make sure it's something that you enjoy, something that you understand, something that you know about. You can definitely try to target onto the viral market, which usually involves costumes and humor. You can try to work on membership, being a professional, sharing that information. There's a lot of different avenues that you could go into. So keep an open mind, and the most important, do not let fear hold you back. The first video I made was in 2007, 8, 9, somewhere in that realm. And I dropped it after someone said, well, this is kind of stupid. So, okay, I dropped it. Well, I also stopped writing a book because someone said it was stupid. But then I had other stuff published. So fear is the number one thing to hold you back. And in this realm, content creation is obviously the most important. It doesn't matter if it's good. It doesn't matter if it's perfect. Just keep creating that content, because you will prove each and every time.
So I will ask again, a little selfish plug. Please like and subscribe my channel so that way I can get motivated to keep creating that content and keep working at it. So thank you very much for watching this show, and I hope to see you on an adventure.